Hi, my name is Havish Madhupati, and this is a demonstration of how the backup tool works. We are working on a new Excel file which hasn't been saved on my system yet. So if I click on Havisham Consulting and backup and restore file, we can save a snapshot of our current file. So if I click on save a backup, it says the file has to be saved first. If I try to save the backup after saving the file, then it should work, right? So I will first save the workbook on my desktop and just call it book 1. All right, so we click on backup and restore once again, and we want to save this as a backup. And if I say ONE, then the current state of my workbook is saved as the first backup. All right, now let's say we have made some changes. For example, I have changed the color, and we want to make this change save as a different backup. So we click on Havisham Consulting, backup and restore. If we try to save the second backup with the same name that we had given earlier, it will tell us that the file name already exists. If the backup name is blank, then it gives us an information saying, please enter a name for the backup. And also, if I try to give it a different name, but with a character which is an illegal character, for example, the colon, then it tells us that it cannot include any of these characters, which is a colon, back and forward slash, asterisk, greater than or less than sign, and left and right bracket. So let's save this as a TWO2. And finally, I want to save a third backup, which is when we add another sheet. I'm changing this to blue, and we click on Havisham Consulting, backup and restore, and save a backup as 3. Excellent. Now imagine that after doing some operations, you feel that you want to go back to the first snapshot that you had saved before you had made all these changes. We don't have to close the Excel and then go to the folder and then open a different one. For that matter, we don't even have to manually save different copies at intervals. We can simply select backup and restore. Click on view backup files. This tells us that there are 3 snapshots that have been saved. This is the original workbook name, and this is the name that we had given. It also tells us the date modified. So we can see both the date and the time. If I want to reopen the first backup that we had saved, we can select the file and restore the backup. Now it confirms with us whether we want to save the current state of our file or not. Now we don't want to do that because we already have our current state saved as backup number 3. So I say I want to ignore current changes and open backup, which is no. And you notice in one click, it now reopens my book 1 backup. This is the first snapshot that we had saved. Now, maybe you then felt that no, I don't want this. We want to come back to the second backup we saved. Again, Havisham Consulting, backup and restore, view backup, book 1, 2, and restore, and no. And in one click, it reopens the second backup. And now you get the idea. We can simply go back, select backup number 3, click on restore, no, and it opens our current version for us. So this is a very handy tool because it allows us to keep um, saved copies of our progress as and when we require. It is very simple to do this because we don't have to click on several buttons to make that happen. It's just a single click. And more importantly, it allows us to quickly move back and forth between multiple versions of the same workbook. All the error handlers have been put inside. For example, um, like I showed you earlier, if you don't give a name, then it tells us that a name has to be given. Similarly, the length of file name cannot be more than 100 characters. So even though the information is there, even if you somehow accidentally put in a name which has more than 100 characters in it, it will not permit that. In case you want to go to the folder and see how many backups you have created, you can simply select go to backups folder and it opens that specific folder for you. And in case you want to remove all these three backups that you have already saved in the past, in one click, you can say delete all backups. So it confirms with you because this is a permanent deletion. And once you delete these backups, you can't bring them back. It doesn't even go to the recycle bin. So I say, yes, I do want to delete all the backups permanently. And in one click, all the backups go away. So if you go back to the backups folder, you would not see any more backups here. So I hope the demonstration was clear. And in the free version of the tool, you would be limited to creating 5 backups, which means that in case you want to save more backups, you have to remove the older ones. But in the paid version of the tool, there is no restriction on the number of backups that you can save.